Good afternoon, everybody. This is Meredith at the Colony ER Hospital. We are changing things up a bit today because we have quite a few patients here, and so Dr. Holland is generously giving us about 5 minutes of his time before he goes and helps everybody back in the back. But we have something exciting today for you. We've got Jamie Hewitt, who is the North Texas Regional EMS instructor, and she is here along with our very own Dr. Holland, and they are going to talk about the importance of CPR. So, right. Jamie?
No, I guess I'll actually start for you. The biggest thing with this, we're going to talk just briefly about this. This is not a CPR certification, video. This is not a course, but I think it's really important. We actually had a very successful course recently where we offered a class, not a certification, but a class just to provide some extra education on CPR, because we feel it's obviously, very vital, and when you have anybody that's unresponsive and in need of that it is something that can be life-saving. Biggest thing with this is call 911. Okay, this is one of those things that you have somebody that's unresponsive, not responding to you, they're not waking up, they're not breathing. 911 needs to be involved. This is not a, hero time. Obviously, I'm talking to people that don't have medical training. If you're EMS, you're a provider, or anything else, then you do what you're trained to do. But this is for everyone else. Biggest thing I'd say is, is calling 911 first, and obviously checking on them, directing someone as well. If you got a few people that are here, one of the most common things that we see that's kind of a mess up is everybody goes to the patient, no one's calling 911. So if you're there, then you can be the one to take charge and say, you call 911, you do this, I'm coming to the patient. That's definitely a big key. Otherwise, I'd say we can see about giving you a little extra info here and some hands-on demo by Miss Jamie.
Oh, yes. Like Dr. Holland said, CPR is super important. 70% of cardiac arrests happen at home outside the hospital setting, so you guys are really kind of the first responders and calling 911. It's super important that you do that. So if by chance you run into a situation where someone either stops breathing, they're choking and you can't alleviate that, a drowning is really big right now, then you need to know kind of what to do in that situation. First thing also too is you want to make sure that you're going into a situation where you're safe. You never want to go into an environment that you are going to put yourself in danger as well. Once you've assessed your surroundings and made sure that you're okay and that you can go into that situation, then yes, you're going to approach this victim here, and you're going to kind of tap and shout, hey, are you okay? Once you've established that, one, they're not responding to you, either not speaking, not blinking, also looking at the chest and making sure, as they're breathing, you definitely want to call 911. If you have people around you, make sure that you, like Dr. Holland said, specifically speak to a person, point at them, if you know their name, say their name, hey Joe, call 911. That way they are responsible for that, and it'll get done. Once you have had 911 activated, then if you feel comfortable, then you can start what we call hands-only CPR. Again, this is not a course. You need to make sure that you do take a full course if this is something that you feel that you can do. With the chest, you're going to take your palm, you're going to go to about the middle of the chest, and you're going to make sure that you put both hands, interlace your fingers. You're going to put most of your weight forward, okay? So when you do, try to put a little bit of stance, that way you have a lot more control, and you're going to be using your upper body, and you're going to be going down what we call at least 2 inches, but you're going to be going at a very controlled rate of at least 100 compressions per minute. And all you're trying to achieve is you want to make sure that you just continue that heart flow. Okay? So you're going to do this until someone can alleviate you if you get tired, or until 911 comes. Okay? So it's simple, it's easy. Activate EMS and start compressions. Compressions, hands-only CPR, and you'd be amazed at what you can do.
And I think that we will we'll include some links on there for kind of a CPR certification course and contact information for North Texas Regional. Regional as well, so that you can sign up to do that. Again, can't reiterate the fact that it's super important. You know, we've actually had news stories about, you know, even some teens that had taken a CPR course that literally saved someone's life by having that knowledge, you know, that they were there, someone had a heart attack, they collapsed down, they started CPR, and, you know, the patient was able to walk out of the hospital in large part because of what they did. So very, very important.
Well, thank you guys both so much. Like Dr. Holland said, we'll include more information along with a link to register for future CPR classes through the Colony ER Hospital. And we hope everybody has a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks.